Here from Kabuya. This is going to be a very long video. So about a week ago, I was doing a coaching call with a few of my clients who are predominantly in the solar industry. And that's what my agency Kabuya does. We help solar companies make money or automate their processes so they can help make sales and drive clients or leads into sales. One of the promotions that we do, and we do as a solar company ourselves, is we give away a free holiday sometimes to people who buy from us. So we have a company we do a membership to where we're able to give away unlimited numbers of holidays. I'll put a link to that in the description in this video if you want to go and take a look at that. It's a great way to, again, drive sales or drive leads. Costs you, I think, $297 or something a year, and you can give away unlimited holidays for that. So I'll put a link in below this video for that. However, what... let's pause for a second. Okay, so on that coaching call, what I did was we created a landing page from nothing, which I'll show you. This was actually the page, which was a template from Kabuya, which we modified. So it's just a simple page, a little bit of copy, basically call to action to book a call to encourage them to book a call. Then what I did was I used a combination of Chat GPT and Kabuya and created an entire marketing campaign for this purpose. So what we've done is I then went and used the same template and created all the copy for the web page, including frequently asked questions, calls to action, bullet points, all done in ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you that in a minute how I did that. And then from there, we're going to create a new form for this. We're going to create an automated follow-up response when a client fills in this this form here. They'll then start to get a series of emails and text messages, which again, I also use ChatGPT to create that copy for me. Now, if I was to use a copywriter for this would have taken, I don't know, a couple of weeks, probably a few $1,000s easily for them to create this. I did it in realistically 10 minutes. I created the copy for this. So, we've gone from this page to this one, which I think, it's not perfect, but hey, it's still pretty good. So, first thing we need to do is create the copy. So here's what I did. If we come over here to ChatGPT, I'll put that up on the screen. Okay. So the first thing I did was no, it's that's the email and text message that it created. So landing page creation. Here we go. Okay, so here's what I did. The prompt I used was this. You're a world-class copywriter. Create a landing page for Solar on Illawarra, which is my company website, which sells quality solar systems to homeowners in the Wollongong region. My goal is to promote solar run, blah, 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 logical choice. And we want to give away every homeowner a free tropic holiday worth $1,200 every system purchased, and told her what to do. It then came through with all of this copy for me, including bullet points, headlines, frequently asked questions. Continues on with calls to action, and that was it. Now I did it with... I wasn't happy with this response because it really didn't push so much the holiday. So I asked it to redo with more emphasis on the holiday giveaway, which it then did again, basically rewrote it again. And then I asked her to do it one more time just to see what else would come through. So lots of questions, frequently asked questions, so forth. So that was the that took all of about 5 minutes for it to write that. And then I asked it to here we go. So then I asked it to write me, I think it's 8 or 9 emails, which we're going to put into an automated system. And I asked it to have a list of old solar leads that didn't buy from us, and we want to email them with a series of emails, maybe 7 of them, to re-engage them, get them limited time, save money if they buy this month, blah, blah, blah. So then it just started writing. It wrote a few. I then prompted it to keep going. And then at the end of it, I asked them to write SMSs here as well. Where did I write that? Write a further 3 emails, then write 10 SMS messages of the same campaign, keeping the text to 180 characters. So it wrote another couple of emails, and then it did the SMSs for me. So I've got all that copy. So that took all of, next to no time at all. So here we go. This is the page. So first thing we're going to do, we need to create a new form. So here I am in forms. If we come to sites forms, we want to add a new form. So click on here, and the form we want first name, last name, email, phone number, and we want a button. Now, that's great, but we need to rename the form. So we need to come up here to options. We need to call this, we'll call it new holiday form, so we know what it is. And it submits. We're going to just save that for a second. And then we're going to go to fields, and we're going to go to styles. Now we've got our button. Here we go. So we need to click on our button. And the problem is it's a little black button, so we're going to make a few changes here. We're going to make the button full width for a start. We're going to give the button a border, and we're going to make it a green color. We're going to make the background of the button also a green color. There we go. And we want to give the button a radius, so it makes it a bit softer. There we go. And then up here we want to go here. Claim your free holiday today. And we'll go ... So that's our form. Now I'm going to go down here, click here again, and I'm going to go and save form. So now we've created that brand new form. So that's first name, last name, email, phone number, with a little bit of button here, claim your free holiday today. All right, so that's the form done. We'll do automations a bit later on. So the first thing we need to do is add a new step. No, we don't. We want to, yeah, we do. We want to add a new step, and we want to call it now. Let's create a whole new page. Okay, so we're going to go back to sites. We're going to create a whole new funnel. We're going to do it in, no, that's not going to help us. I'm going to create a new funnel, go to the template library, and we're just going to do a quick search for solar and see what comes up. So this was the original template we used, this one here. However, I'm going to go with, let's have a look at this one. See what this looks like. Yeah, we'll go with that one. It's nice and plain. Get this template. And we'll do a refresh of our page, and there should be a new template here, ready to go. A few seconds ago, that's it there, free solid quote. Okay, so we click on that. We come in here and we want to edit this page. Okay, so here we go. This is a template that's also should be, yep, mobile friendly, ready to go. Hopefully that works for us this time. So here's what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do up here is change our number. Change it to that. So this is a real page that I'll end up using, I would say. We need to change the logo. So we click on here. We come down to here. We'll click on the little add image. We're going to scroll down and we're going to find our Solar Run logo. There it is. That'll do. Use that one. That's great. We're done. Okay. So now we've got to start laying out the page. So this is where a headline would go. So from the copy that we got from our Chat GPT page, we're just going to paste that in there. I'm going to go delete, bring, get. And we might want to change that a little bit because the layout, we don't like the way that sits on the page. There we go. Looks a bit better. How's that look in mobile? Not too bad. Okay. So we need to change our logo here as well. This is interesting. So sometimes the templates don't automatically change over. We'll come to that in a little bit. Okay. Then we've got our subheadline. Change the color. Look at that. We need to fix that. That's why, because that's in bold, so we want to unbold that. There you go. Look at that. Okay. And then you'll see here that there's a button. So we're going to change this button. We're going to call this get a free. Oh, we need to make that all capitals. Okay, so that button's there. There we go. There we go. We're just going to hit save so we don't lose any of it. I might put a radius on that as well. So if we come up here to themes, we scroll down here, click on that. Then we want to change the color again. We've got our rounded color, but we want to change our color to green. There we go. Done. Okay. So that's that part of it done. Okay. Now, in a minute, we're going to drive that down to, we're going to put a form here. I'm also going to add another subheadline here. So to put a subheadline, so what we do, just delete that, get back space. Okay, so to add another subheadline, you click on the little, hover over the orange, click on the plus button, and hit sub. There we go. And we're going to paste that into there. We're going to go delete. we're going to make this white color. Click here, we go to white. Okay. And then we want to also space this a little bit, give it a bit of a gap. So you'll notice here is padding. We're going to bring it up. So we're going to go here, padding. No, it's not from there. Okay, we'll go to here, padding top. That's that. Oh, that's why we need to go to that. Padding margin top. We need to bring that down a little bit. There we go. Okay. So we've done that. Then we're going to add a form here. So we get some more copy over here, fill in your details here. See, it's just as simple as drag and drop. Nice and easy. And then we're going to click on here and we're just going to add a form, and we don't have a form yet. We're going to choose the form. It's our new holiday form was our form that we chose. And there it is. Look at that. We might do some advanced stuff in a minute. Try and fill in the background a little bit here, just to make it. Okay, it doesn't let me do that. We'll do this one. Okay, background color, and we might just make that light grey. There we go, just to make that pop a little bit. And then we're going to move this in a minute. We'll move that as well. Now, we're going to add a subheadline or a bit of a paragraph here under this. So we get a paragraph. We go to paste. That's that. Okay, very good. All right. Now the next thing, we want to change that image. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to click on that. This is the cool bit about Kabuya. Come up here. We go to Pixby and we go Tropical Holiday. And look at all the images that show up. Pretty cool, huh? We might just click on this one, use that. Boom, it's now replaced with that. Okay, so that's that. Rightio. Bottom padding, bring that up, Yep, gets rid of that. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we've got to get rid of all this here. Now, this here is our button. This is a pretty trick bit. So if we click here and we come down here, I'll just move this out of the way. We want to go to scroll to an element. And then we scroll to element, and we select an element. And our element is going to be, wait here and see what happens. We want to, that's it there. We want that, we want it to pop to that. So now what happens is when somebody presses here, they automatically pop to this section here. So we'll have a few of those. We'll save that. All right. Now, you're tired of paying exorbitant power bills. Okay, so we've got this here. We're going to put this in as well. I'm going to add here a subhead. Paste that in. We'll leave a bit of a gap there. Okay, so we've got that. Now, we're going to just delete that for now. And we're going to delete that one as well. It's down here. Adding water. Bring that up. Padding top. 0. Okay. We might move that across to the center. Okay, that looks better. Alrighty. Right, is this perfect? No, but it's pretty good, right? Okay. So now the next thing we've got is more copy. If you have a look here, this is the copy that we've got so far. I'm going to put all this stuff in as well. All right. So how are we different? So we need to look at this just to see how we're going to lay this out. Look at our page. We'll change our logo down here. Clean that up now while we're still here. Okay, so we fix that. Boom, boom, boom. We might change that image later. We'll leave it. All right. Save again. You can see some of this is happening across, but some of it's not, so that's good. That's good, yeah, most of it's coming across. So all we're going to have to do is change the logos and stuff here later on. That's nice and easy. This is a good little template. All right, so that's that. How are we different? Okay, so now in this section, I'm going to get rid of that picture in a minute. But first off, we're going to put a headline. And we're going to go here. Now we're different. Okay, so here's, I don't know if I like that in the middle, but that's, what else can we put there? Yeah, okay, that's all right. We'll do that. And then here, we want to get rid of this. Look at what does that look like on. Let's move that as well. We'll move this over to the left. Right there. Won't let me fix that in a minute. Get rid of that. How are we different? Okay, then I'm going to put a bullet point in here. Bullet points. I'm going to change that color, so the icon color. We're going to change that to green.